Coach Quala coming back at you with another um, lesson in the spirit. Giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Hakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone rule, and teach well, peace, love, salutation to the 1144 first fruit. Excuse my, my tone right now or whatever. I'm kind of stuffy nose, just getting over a little something. But today I want to get into, as you can see, the topic. Pretty much diggers. They hate peace. You know, niggas hate peace. Niggas are so bored. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know what to do with their idle time. So within that idle time, much wickedness is conjured up, especially living in the society that we are today. So let me just get Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and 8 real quick. It says, a time to love and a time to hate, time of war and a time of peace. Now, guess what? We are right in between all of those. It says a time to love and a time to hate. We are in between love and hate, because you ask me off the drop of a dime, if you ask me if I like these 2/3, I'll be like, I absolutely hate them. And then you could turn around, then why do I do the things that I do? As in go do these lessons and go out to the highways and byways, just like my fellow laborers who are next to me as well. I'm just, humble, just trying to be the most humble laborer because this was established already by other men. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful how you build. But we're just fellow laborers in the spirit. Why do we do this? Because we love our nation. You see what I'm saying? So it's we right in between a time to love and a time to hate. It says a time of war and a time of peace, man. This is because it has all these analogies right here in Ecclesiastes 3. And all these verses are doing is just showing a level of balance, of course, when we read this. But we're in between it, a time of war. We're in war with, spirits and principalities and powers that sit in high places, just like the scriptures say. And then also the carnal space, the carnal sector is in war as well. We're seeing the prophecies happening, the wars and rumors of war. It says in a time of peace. And the only time of peace that we do have is when we, like prime example, well, the Feast of Tabernacles is going to end here soon, but that week is a week of festive, all right? Festivities, being joyful, happy. You've atoned, you atoned prior. You did the memorial, the blowing of the trumpets before that, which was the calling together. Now, after the atonement and the sacrifice in Feast of Tabernacles, you thank the Lord for the fruit that came off of that. You see what I'm saying? So, and you prepare for the increase. So it's a festive time. Um, and when we're around one another, that's our time of peace, and that time of peace is coming to the entire world here soon because of the time of war, so niggas hate peace. They're all one-sided, you know what I'm saying, and they disturb the peace. How people like to call cops on their neighbors or something for disturbing the peace. These, if you're causing a ruckus, these niggas love it. And they hate peace. Idle time is something that bores them instead of using it in a correct manner. So let me get a precept. One second here. One second. Let's see here. We'll go to chapter. I want to say it's 33. Give me a second. Let me see. I think yeah. Ecclesiasticus 33. Yeah, in 25. Let's start at 25. It says, if thou set thy servant to labor, if y'all set thou servant to labor, if y'all set thou servant to labor, thou shalt find rest. But if thou let him go idle, he shall seek liberty. So you ever leave the untrained dog by itself for a few hours, and then you come back wondering why the place is a ruckus? It's just, well, part of it is him being bad, but him being bad wasn't taught to him, if you see what I'm saying, because the training was never there to tell him, don't do this. You see what I'm saying? So when they have idle time, they don't know what to do with themselves. Therefore, they may chew on your curtains or eat the whole roll of toilet paper or whatever, they tear up your shoe that you accidentally left hanging out, or tore up your socks or something, got to the dirty clothes hamper, or went into the trash can. That's how dogs are that are untrained, because they weren't set to do a labor. You see what I'm saying? They weren't set to do a labor. And that's most of these niggas out here who hug the fucking block. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. They have nothing better to do but to be, here or there, causing mischief to themselves and to others. Niggas hate peace, all right? But you obtain peace by a certain type of work as well, okay? It's a prime example here in this carnal ass society. You work for 20 years to build up your 401k or your pension or whatever you have stored up to reap the benefits of it later, which is peace. You don't have to work anymore, things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? Niggas don't have anything to work for, so therefore they're idle and they're bored. And boring people hate peace because they don't know what to do with themselves, so they have to cause a ruckus. That's these niggas. You could compare them to dogs because they don't know what to do with their idle time. The Lord gave us something to do. It says in the beginning, Sirach 33:25, if thou set thy servant to labor, thou shalt find rest. And the Lord has set us to do a labor, preach, prophesy, teach, things of that nature, so we wouldn't be like these niggas who hate peace. We have something to do which brings us peace, actually. It says, but if thou let him go idle, he shall seek liberty. All right. Verse 27, send him to labor that he be not idle. For idleness teacheth much evil, because they sit there in the working of their flesh. It gets to them. They succumb to it. The lust happens. Now they're out tricking, fucking, hitting the lick, whatever these little young bucks want to call whatever they fucking do nowadays. They be doing all that, instead of sitting their ass down and laboring something that will bring them peace. They're so bored with being peaceful that they have to go do something wicked. That's what the flesh does when you're fully consumed by it. You see? So let me get this word peace, okay? Because what does peace truly mean? As you see, I have the word tranquility highlighted, okay? So peace, freedom from disturbance or tranquility, all right? Freedom from disturbance or tranquility. Now you have this word tranquility, which we're going to go to here, all right? What does tranquility mean? It says the quality or state of being tranquil, which means calm, okay? Which means calm, okay? So let's go ahead and go to the etymology of the word peace really quickly, because that was just a simple Google search. All right, so we have the word peace here in the adjective when you're describing something as peace. It says inclined to peace, friendly, pacific. Let's keep going. It says tranquil, which we got the word tranquility, which comes from the word tranquil, which the word tranquil means calm or full of peace. All right, niggas hate when things are calm. Okay, when things are calm, that's when they're in their head the most. They become bored, and that's when they have to go do something wicked to satisfy the flesh. Real talk. Blame 2/3 niggas for why we are still here today. Moses went onto the mount to get the the commandments from the Lord. And in only a month or so, when he came back down, which is not a long time, okay? Which is not a long time, he came back down, and guess what? Jake was out there celebrating other gods and everything that quick, even after being shown everything that the Lord showed him by getting them out of Egypt. 2/3 don't like calm peacefulness or to be still, okay? They try that with the idleness, they need to find something to do, and more than likely it's wicked. Niggas think peace is boring, okay? So we have the word calm here again, okay? In the both definitions, tranquility and peace. All right? So now let's get this word calm really quick. It says windless, without motion or agitation. Windless, without motion or agitation. So what does peace truly mean? Okay? What does peace truly mean? It means to be tranquil. It means to be calm. And calm means to be still. Niggas can't stay still. Now let's read a little bit further down. It says a time when everything rests in is still. That's what peace truly means. To be still. Okay? Usually when you want peace and tranquility, you imagine sitting on a beach and listening to the waves or calm water. No wind, just good temperature. To where you can only hear your breath or hear you breathing. That requires a lot of stillness. When that happens to niggas, they get bored, and in that stillness, they conjure up some wickedness to do. That's why we hate them. That's what brings me back to Psalm 120. It says, this is Psalm 120 and 6. My soul hath long dealt with him that hateth peace. We have dealt so long with 2/3, with the heathens, because they hate peace so much. Verse 7 says, I am for peace, but when I speak, they are war. That's how much we hate them. Even to speak the heathens' names, these Edomites, these Elamites, these Ammonites, I'm all for it. I'm all for peace. But the moment I speak, it is war against them, because they are the ones causing the distress. And you 2/3 niggas, y'all are the one causing the distress that is upon me in your own selves. Niggas get bored of peace. That's the same thing that we're fighting for things just to be still. So that's about all I got for this lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Achakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. And when you feel like a lot is going on in your life, be still. Be still for a second. So the Lord, through all the commotion around you, you are in a state of tranquility where the Lord can get to your spirit and tell you what is going on around you and why it's happening. Be still. And like always, repent, for Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believed. Shalom.